Now, generally to get the description for Spain, for example, number of records is 1, country Java, and this is one description. Now, if I want to get some record, now what I have to do, select star from the table name. These are the tables here. Wines is a table, okay? So where I have to use so that I can filter the records. But what if I use with a simple language? Simple language. How many records are there? For example, if I want to get how many records are there, for SQL, what I have to do? Select star, count of star from the table name we have to use. That's the most common thing, right? What if I don't know SQL? How to get it? With natural language. How many records are there? See here, I'm typing here. How many records are there? I'm typing. Let us see the response. And it's going to give us the SQL also. This is one of the examples of deep learning. I just posted one query in English. Let us see the response. See here, have select count of star and we got the result. 24,997. Now you tell me once a natural language, I'll fetch the data. How many unique dates are there in vintage? Shall we ask like that? Please give response. You ask some question in English. Let's ask the same thing in database. Let us see that query. Got it? I asked this question in English. It responded like this. One of the best examples for deep learning. See, when you're interacting with some robots, different people will interact with the different words and sentences, right? But still, robot can understand based upon the scenario. Words changes based upon the situation. For example, if you use one word in one situation, that word may not be opt in another situation. The meaning will be changed based upon the situations. So you tell me some other statement. How many different countries are there? Very good. Let me ask. Delete the records in the table. Ramulu, first we should do some constructive work. Then we'll go with some destructive work. Okay. How many different countries are there? Yeah, posting that. Here country is a column name. Countries is a plural. Anyways, let me ask with a plural column. If it could not able to understand, then we'll use the word country. Because countries column is not there directly. So let's wait. Fetching. Yes, it got the right answer. Select count of distinct wines.country from wines. 38 unique countries are there. Fantastic response, right? Now, how many of you like this concept? Natural SQL. How many of you like this concept? You can give response in chat box. Otherwise, you can unmute yourself and you can give response. Display first 100 records. Okay, this is the last query. Okay. Generally for SQL, what we have to do? We have to use based upon the offset and first both the things we have to use. Display first 100 records. For example, if I want to get 50 to 150, we have to use offset. Display first 100 records. What is the average value of a specific record? What's the mean of a specific record, median, mode? We can add statistics function. How about translating from one description to another language? For example, if I want to translate this one, it's possible. One more thing is there called GPT-3, which is about to come from OpenAI. Well, I'm not going to touch all those things. Now I'm going to show my company project. Immediately once I fetch this 100 records, then we're going to start with my company projects, what we are doing and how to develop those projects. There is no PPT in my session. Everything is live. Please wait for a few more seconds. We are going to get the SQL statement as well as the record here, result here. Still fetching. Yeah, it may take some time. Before that, let me start showing you how to work with these live projects. Just a second. Okay, how many of you want to see how to do projects? Within 10 minutes, we can do it. How many of you are interested? Give response in chat box. Within 10 minutes, you can learn the subject. Ready? Shall we start? The first thing is, for this deep learning, we have to do a lot of, I'm not going to discuss about unsupervised learning, all those things. We worked on a chess robot. We have right now 98 to 99% accuracy. 98 to 99% accuracy. That I'm going to explain about that chess bot. We work with our interns. Our interns helped a lot to work on this particular project. Let me show you what we did. We thought to develop one chess robot which can play chess with humans. It is not just software bot. It is hardware bot also. In India, we don't have any single chess robot from our country. No single chess bot. Let me show you. From Russia, we have some chess bots. From Germany, we have chess robots. But from India, there is no single chess robot, which is completely AI. One second. Rupesh Shukla. Rupesh Shukla. రవీంద్ర శర్మ గారికి ఫోన్ నెంబర్ చెప్తాను, ఒకసారి కాల్ చేయండి. సిఎంఎస్ అని చెప్పాను ఆయన చేసి, సార్ ఇలా నాగేశ్వర గారు చెప్పారు కదా, నేను రూపేష్ అండి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చున్నాను, Yeah, here is the data sets what we have collected for chess. Almost 4,000 images we have collected. Unique images of chess. You know about professional chessboard? You heard about the professional chessboard? That means all pieces will not look like same. For example, your chessboard will vary, my chessboard will vary. There's a thing called professional tournament chess. Okay, professional tournament chess. Let me show you through web camera. I'm also working from home, so I look like normal student now. Yes. Can you see the screen now? Yeah. With this king, almost 4 different boards I bought, and in every board I pick up some pieces, and I made some data sets. Let me show you that. These are the different kind of data sets. Images I have collected. One second. Oh, 10 నిమిషాలు అక్కడ ఉండు. లిఫ్ట్ పక్కనే ఉండు. 10 నిమిషాలు ఉండు. 10 నిమిషాల తర్వాత మళ్ళీ కాల్ చేయి. వెళ్ళకు. ఈరోజు మళ్ళీ మిస్ అయ్యి దొరకడం కష్టం. And we used one website called Supervisely. You can make a note of this website name. Supervise.ly. Here we uploaded all the images. All the images we uploaded. And we created classes for all these pieces. What is class here? Black pawn is one class. White pawn is one class. Black rook is one class. White rook is one class. Same way for all unique pieces we have created classes. Just upload the stuff, upload all the images in Supervisely in this website. After that, we have hundreds of interns at our company. So we made them as a team. See here, come to members. Here you can see the members. These are our interns. And we assign some labeling work to them. They have to do some labeling work. How to do label? After uploading all the images to this chessboard, they will open individual. These all are data sets. They'll open individual image, and they will use a tool called rectangle. See here, one rectangle tool is there. They'll select this and they will label the piece. See, one intern called Jagadish labeled this. This is also labeled by Jagadish, but small modification is there. It should cover fully. We have to label exact piece. Like that, they have labeled. See, this is also semi-labeled. It should be labeled like this. Some interns don't know how to label also. Exact piece we have to label, not the box. This Jagadish might don't know how to label, because hundreds of interns are there. Even though we tried, some people don't know. Okay, to go to another page, you can figure out how to label. He's also labeled by Jagadish. Again, he is concentrating on squares. No, not squares. We have to concentrate on the piece. How the piece should be. Okay, this is labeling part. After this, come to statistics. See how many we did. Almost 41,784 objects we have labeled in last few weeks. 41,784. Data set must be strong, very, very strong. Got it? Now the second step. Download once you complete all the labeling part. First step is create the data set and complete the labeling part. Even if you go to some space applications, like if you go to Bhuvan, you know about Bhuvan, right? Like Google Earth. So even Bhuvan also can take based upon how it appears. For example, how it is appearing. Is it like a road, or is it like any electrical pole, or is it signboard? All those things can be labeled. Here you can find hundreds of existing data sets also you can figure out. Okay. Now, once you complete the labeling part, the next step what we have to do is we have to start training the model. For that, first download the data set. Download all the images like this. Let me show you. Download as JSON plus images. Download all. Once you download, you will get a dump file like this. Let me show you the dump file. First thing is upload all the images. After that, label and upload. Then you can download all the data sets like this. Then you'll get a one JSON file with metadata. From which area to which area that piece located. See, Anirudh, another intern, label. Sir, from which path to which path? And what is that? BR. BR means black rook. BR means black rook. Like that, everything will be labeled in a image. Next step. Go to the website called RoboFlow. RoboFlow. Sign up in this. Once you download the label data set, you have to upload that data set to RoboFlow, another website. And here is my version of the chess pieces. Here also you can check the health. How the things are. For example, Black King is having less number of tags. So we have to increase for Black King, for Black Queen. We have to increase the labels for these. After this, the next important point, third stage we are going. First stage, collecting images. Second stage, labeling them. Now going labeling them and uploading all the images to RoboFlow. Now moving to the third stage, where we are going to use some models to train our data set. We are going to use a model library here. We are going to use YOLO model for object detection. These all are the computer vision deep learning models. TensorFlow, many things are there. I like YOLO version 4. Within fraction of seconds, it will detect most of the objects. So just click on this Colab. Just click on Colab. You no need to type single line. Everything is ready for you. Because I don't want to invest much time again on writing scripts and verifying, debugging, and I don't want to invest a lot of time on it. So ready-made scripts are available. What you have to do is, once you upload your data set, it will generate and it will give you one link for you. You have to click on generate. It will generate a link and it will give you one link for you. What you have to do is just copy and paste that link in this YOLO. Just open this YOLO, scroll down. You have to run all the cells. Yeah, here you have to paste that RoboFlow path. That's it. This is the only modification what you have to do. RoboFlow will give you one link for you after uploading. Generate the images, it will give you one link. Just copy that link, paste here, and run all the cells. You'll get one model file. Let me show you that model file. And it takes many hours to complete this training. They use Tesla GPU, and they'll take almost, it took around 48 hours for me to train our model, which is having 98 to 99% accuracy. Let me show you the output also. The same thing what we did. Hope you are there. Am I audible? Are you seeing the screen? Are you there? Okay, perfect. So RoboFlow will give you one model at last. What you have to do with that model? That model will be, I just upload that model file. Just hold on, let me show you that model file also. Let me show you the output of this. You know, seriously, I like this output a lot. Fantastic output, seriously. It's many months of SmartPub, you know, many months we did. See, this is the detection. It is detecting each and every object. It is not missing single one also. After those many hours of hard work, if the output is looking like this, seriously, we love computer a lot. BK means Black King. This is the output of that particular program. White Rook, Black King, White Queen. Here, Black Queen, Black Rook. This is the output. Let me show you the other one. These are the detection part. So deep learning project is perfectly working. Just a second. Yeah. Let me show you the weights file. I made for all models, YOLO 4, TensorFlow. No, you don't need to do a lot of coding. You have to just change a small link. That's it. In RoboFlow, you have to change a small link. For TensorFlow, they'll give you the code. For most of the models, they will give you the code. You don't need to work a lot. Let me show you for YOLO 4. Yeah, here is the model. Yeah, here is the weights file. Then you have to use this weights file to detect the model, to detect the objects. So this is the overview of the project, what we did. And this is the output. And these are the classes. This BR, WR, these are the classes. BB means Black Bishop, Black King, Black Knight, BKM, Black Knight, Horse. All the classes and the output. So how many of you like this RoboFlow and Supervisely? Give response in the chat box. Deep learning made our jobs very simple. Then how about making robot? I'll tell you. First, let me finish about the software part. How many of you like this both the websites, RoboFlow as well as Supervisely. Okay, now coming to how to make chess robot. To make the chess robot, first we will identify the pieces based upon this YOLO, which is a deep learning based algorithm. After completion of chess 1, we use Nune Stockfish, which is neural network based Stockfish, which is completely open source. This is one of the powerful chess engines, very powerful chess engines. We detect the objects, then we'll create a thing called FEN, F-E-N, FEN. FEN is a kind of representation how your chess board looks like. It's a kind of notation. That means rook is in the first C1, king is in C2, like that we have to represent, right? So we generate a FEN after object detection. We send that FEN to this Stockfish. Stockfish will give us the next best step which can be played. That best step will be sent to Arduino board. Arduino board will move the chess piece. Right now we have completed up to 80%. Hardware part is still pending. Hardware part. Still working on the hardware part. Picker and dropper. We're still working on the picker of the piece and dropping of the piece. Remaining most of the work is finished. Since most of you are from ECE department, if you're good in, if any of your students or if you're interested to work on this particular project, if you're good in Arduino CNC, how to work with Arduino CNC shields and how to work with this motors, stepper motors, servo motors. If you're very good, if you're very good in working on these, then you can work with us. Only hardware part is pending. That also 70% of work is finished. 70% of work. We have to complete the 30% of work, which is connecting the things. Just a second. Rupesh, call this one. వద్దు ఉండు 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 ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ బయటకు వస్తా. Is there anyone who would like to contribute for our project? You can give response in the chat box. Nobody interested to work on this project? సార్ సార్ గుడ్ ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ సార్. వీళ్ళు రూపేష్ వాళ్ళు వెళ్ళారు సార్ అక్కడికి హాస్పిటల్కి. అక్కడ మేడం ఇంకా చెప్పలేదని చెప్పారట. learning product. What more things we can do? See, if you know about another project, what we are working right now is restaurant robot. Most of the things are, as of now, made in China only. They are not made in India, including software as well as hardware. This is the next product what we're about to start work on this. This will serve the dishes.
Do you know of a restaurant where technology is integrated? All the robots have their own keyboards. The robots are self-driven.
It is not just like line following robot. It should detect the faces of the human and emotions of the human.
You have to be the one to fix up the robot's strategy. And the human will serve effortlessly by the charming.
And it should be able to recognize the person if the person comes again.
So my robot's name is Jody and it's called Yummy Biryani. For the other side item, you also have a side grill which is used
These type of restaurants are there at Rajahmundry also in Andhra Pradesh. They are selling for 2 lakh to 6 lakh rupees each bot. One second. Take a meeting on Archita. Take a meeting on Archita. సరే మళ్ళీ కాల్ చేస్తాను బయలుదేరి. This is another project we're about to work. The third bot is cleaning robot. For example, cleaning robots are there. These robots will identify with different kind of furnitures, sofa, chairs, tables. These robots will have an eye. It's not just about obstacle detection with ultrasonic sensors. It's not like that. This bot should detect the particular thing also, whether it's a kind of what kind of furniture it is, whether it's wood or whether it's a other kind of metal. It should be able to identify. So this is the third one which we are about to start work on. Okay, these are some of the applications what we're working on deep learning. So open for questions if you're interested, and if you have command over working on this Arduino CNC shields and with stepper motors, servo motors, then you're welcome to work with us. Okay, open for questions. We'll discuss and we'll wind up today's session. I have a team. Actually, I'm not going to work on all these things. I guide them. I have a team who do all these things. I'm a manager. So I manage and I'll give them the tasks. They have to do this task and that task. Once I finish the task, I'll give them new task. I'm into cyber security. For past many years, I'm into cyber security. For cyber security, any kind of questions I can answer. Any kind of question related to cyber security. Machine learning, I have a very good team. Few are from Virtusa, few are from Capgemini in my team. Yeah, let me know your questions. We'll take some of your questions. Then we'll wind up today's session. What's your goal in this deep learning? What kind of projects you would like to do? Microscopic images, no, not specially microscopic, because YOLO can do for microscopic also. It could able to detect white blood cells and red blood cells also. More than that microscopic, what else we have? I think that's enough. I think for YOLO. YOLO will take care of that job. It's differentiating white blood and blood cells too. Most of the health sector wise stuff